the women of this kingdom do not like what is happening.
Olu and the king are the people masterminding the murder.
And Mary, the queen mother, also has a hand in it. I can say it without any fear of contradiction that she is part and parcel of the whole problem.
In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if she has been inculcated into the evil scheme. She has never for one day impressed me as a noble woman. She can do anything. I mean, she can always do anything.
So why are we sitting here talking? Let us get the federal police involved. These people do not believe in sacredness of human life. That is why they are behaving the way they are behaving.
Yes.
So why not we show them our federal connection? Let us deal with them.
It is more honorable for you to have power and not use it than to ruthlessly abuse the power that one has. These people are our people. The evil one has entered them and they are working for the evil one. So the only thing we can do for them now is to continue praying for them so that they realize the evil in what they are doing. Yes.
You are right, but a man like Olu Abalance should be confronted. Yes, because his conscience is already fired with a hot iron, and if you leave him to lose his senses, he will continue with his evil deeds.
You are correct. As a member of the blessed memory, once invited me to his royal presence, right there in the presence of Mamari, the queen mother. He told me that my people and I are under the protection of the gods of the land. I believed him then, and I still believe him till now. I don't need to seek revenge against anybody, because I know that the gods of the land will protect us.
He said,
they shall fight for us all the days of the week.
He said,
they are going to fight for us forever.
He said,
the evil that one does shall live with him right here.
He said,
I don't understand. What's going on? Hey, excuse me.
Listen.
Listen. Why would you bring me into this room? Dressed down to your boxers.
Rachel, I am Abalance, the owner of this land. You understand? I can do and undo. With me, all things are possible.
See, if not that I know you, I will say that you are not normal. What are we doing here?
See, we are going to chase Jane away from the palace, and I will install you as the new queen.
And how on earth is that going to be possible? Jane is already married to the king. And I got up only today that she's pregnant. So how are you going to do that?
Oh, she's pregnant. She's not. How I'm going to do it, it's not your business, because it is not comparable with the things that I do as you know of this land. You understand? You see, you people don't understand the problems of this kingdom. We are looking for warriors who can save this kingdom, not women who get pregnant at the first touch. You understand? Rachel, you see, I want to taste the woman in you, and I will make you the next queen of this kingdom. Yes.
Hold on. I don't get this. Are you saying I should sleep with you?
Well, that is if you want to be the new queen. Yes. Yes, you see, oil has been discovered at Olindida. That's our land there. And this kingdom is going to become so rich that anybody who associates with us becomes rich. Not to talk about the woman who is going to become the queen. Of course, it's going to become so powerful in the federation. Everybody will respect her in this federation. That's what I want you to be, my dear. Eh? What do you think? Yeah? Look here.
I'm sorry. Oh, can't do this.
What do you mean? Listen, every woman that became relevant in the world, in history, at any time, have gone through this. You're not the only one. You're just joining the group of relevant, important people. That's all. Listen, come. Don't be afraid.
What are you saying? Are you in any way suggesting I should divorce my wife?
If I belong, I am your mother. I'm the queen mother of this land. I reigned with your father, so I understand the politics of this kingdom. Jane is going back to her Catholic father, while you are going back to Richard, the daughter of Onogono Keke of Abata village.
What do you take me for? No, seriously, what do you take me for? Do you think I'm a puppet you can toss around like a baby?
Son, the last thing I would want us to do is to argue on this matter. I've already started making arrangements for Richard to come back. She is a warrior. She is what we need.
I don't want a warrior. I needed a woman, and that is what I have in this palace. Mom, I tell you this. No one, I repeat, no one can kick Jane out of this palace. Yes, because as I speak with you right now, Jane is pregnant.
She's pregnant?
Of course, yes.
Since when?
Since when it pleased God. I found that girl. I married her because I love her. And no one helped me out. I say this again. No one will come between Jane and I. Good night, Mom.
We cannot divorce the pregnancy. I don't like what you just did. This is the first time I know what it has to be my father's.
Come on. You have laid the foundation for greatness. Leave the rest to me. You shall become the next queen of our kingdom.
You said that this is the beginning and the end of this. Don't tell me to repeat it again.
Why are you making noise about nothing? You are going to become the next queen. When you become a queen, can I ever have an affair with you? Can I ever touch you? Eh?
Okay. Promise me. Promise me that you're not going to discuss this with anybody.
Look, I'm Abalanze. By the grace of God, do you know of this kingdom? My word is my bond. You know me. I don't have any friend. Eh? Listen, you have started a beautiful process and you will be happier for it.
I promise.
I promise you anything, my dear. Promise. Promise.
Bring him out. Okay, get up. Oh, let me go. Get my husband. Hey, you bring him to the second outing. God, you bring him to the second outing with the disobedience of you invaders.
Why have you refused to leave our land? Why?
Please, I'm not an invader. I'm a woman of this land. I'm married to a man of the back under who has taken our land as his land.
You are talking arrant nonsense. Why must you settle for a stranger?
Oh, you settled for a stranger just because you are a saboteur, right? And now, we are going to teach you the lesson the hard way.
Please, please don't kill him, please. Please.
Hey, if you don't shut up this minute, we are going to forget the fact that you are our sister. And we are going to teach you the lesson the way we do to the invaders. Okay? Come on, guys. Come on. Let's go, boys. Let's go.
Silently and systematically, the unknown soldiers are killing our men. They are raping our wives and daughters. We are being pushed to the wall. So I come before you once again to remind you that we are brothers.
Chief Adinaka, we are not brothers. We are from Enuago Kingdom, and your grandfather migrated from Obaku.
Yes, but they were received by the king then. They entered into a covenant, and my said great-grandfather was asked to increase and multiply. We are now men of this kingdom. So why unleashing this senseless terror on us?
Chief Odinaka, I personally take exception to you saying that we are currently unleashing terror on your people. Secondly, you don't know what is currently happening to your people. And thirdly, I must register my displeasure. After disobeying the king, you have the effrontery to appear here before me.
Your Majesty, I am a noble man of this land. I am totally committed to the prosperity of this land. You made an order without following the ordinances of our people, and you don't expect me to obey that.
Enough of that nonsense. Now, you stand up and leave my presence this minute.
What is the meaning of this? How could you just barge into a meeting like that? How?
I am queen of this kingdom. And there is no time that I want to sit with my husband that I cannot sit. No world balancer of Enuago should know that the queen has enormous powers.
Your Majesty, your wife is making wide claims and statements. Is that what you have been teaching her?
Our queen has not made any wild claims. She is humbly teaching you what you ought to know as the Onowu of this land, but unfortunately you don't. I plead with you, both of you, that this kingdom is the only one we can legitimately call our own. Please, don't let us destroy it. Good day, Your Majesty.
Your Majesty, that's an insult. Odinaka is walking out on you. Oh.
No, I am pleading with you. Please, stop misleading my husband. Chief Odinaka is a noble man of this kingdom. He just made a point. I think we should dwell on that point, rather than chase shadows.
Your Majesty, did you hear that insult? She is saying that we are chasing shadows. How dare you?
My husband, you're a man of noble conscience. Listen to your conscience and do what it tells you.
The standard is for a king to marry the warrior. I went in search of a warrior and brought her here. You refused to marry her. Instead, you went for the daughter of a preacher who came into the palace and established a pulpit. That marriage is the source of all the problems in this kingdom. Oh no.
I take exception to that. You and I know what the root of the problem is. We know the root of the problem. And it is certainly not my wife. And as such, I will not have anyone, whosoever, link my wife to it.
The problem we have in the present bill back in our kingdom is unprecedented. Our young men are turning back to the kingdom in their numbers. They are no longer making, money in their businesses. Those that manage to borrow money, do helplessly. Watch the borrowed money fizzle away. Go around the kingdom. You will see our girls in thousands roaming about the street. They are not getting married. It is generally believed that prosperity has taken a leave from us. And we invited you here to tell us what is going on. Have we offended the gods? Why are we facing this evil time in our history?
An evil woman named Olamma is the cause of all these problems.
Who is Olamma? Who is this Olamma?
I am not a man of this part.
I only came here to answer what I consider to be a noble call. An evil woman named Olamma is the architect of all these problems. She it was who forced the elders to swear to a strange charm. And now, the mouths of the elders are shut forever. We have seen how this charm has risen to shut out prosperity from this land.
We know that you are not one of us, but you are a renowned seer. For me, no about me. We sent for you because it has been said that whatever you didn't see does not exist. Is this one man that forced our elders to swear on a strange charm?
You are His Royal Majesty, Ezeonu of Ubakuno Kingdom. You are not the oldest man in this kingdom. Go to the oldest man
and ask him who Olamma was. You will solve your problem, but you must first get to the root of the problem. Olamma is the root of the problem!
The Sia were invited from Inadomeme. Do you know that? An evil woman named Olamma was the architect of the problem we have now in the kingdom. He said that we should go to the oldest man in the kingdom to tell us who Olamma was. And that's why we came here. You are the oldest man we have here. We want to know who Olamma was.
I am happy that now you know how to ask questions. The things are not done fast. This kingdom will now be erased from the earth. An evil wind is blowing, and this kingdom is seriously being affected.
We don't want our kingdom to be deleted from the surface of the earth. That is why we are making all the moves. So please, could you tell us who this Olamma was?
His Royal Majesty King Ebenezer back on used to have a brother named Obed. Obed had a beautiful wife named Olamma. Olamma was an evil woman. She had no regard whatsoever for the husband. She seduced King Ubluzo, and both of them entered into immoral affair. At that time, she murdered the husband. King Ubluzo, who committed an abomination by sleeping with the younger brother's wife, concretized the abomination by marrying the younger brother's widow. They were killed by the gods, and both of them were sent into the evil forest. Nobody mourned them. Even the elders who received bribe from the king were also killed by the gods.
They were all killed by the gods. Why are we still having problems in the land?
You are here to know who Olamma was. You should now go to consult with your seer, who will tell you why the problem in the land is still there.
After the abomination, was the land cleansed then?
Now you have known who Olamma was. Go and see your seer. Go to your seer.
Why didn't you tell me you're pregnant?
Well, I thought my husband should be the first to know. Then he can go ahead and tell you.
You are just too lucky. This pregnancy has saved you. If not, I would have thrown you out of this palace.
My mother used to tell me something.
It doesn't matter what your mother used to tell you. Your mother was a nobody.
My mother used to say that anyone who goes astray must be punished.
And who are the people that have gone astray?
That is not the end of the saying, Your Majesty. She also said that greater punishment awaits those who lead people astray.
Oh, Jane, are you indirectly referring to me?
Your Majesty, I am happy to have you as my mother-in-law. You are a great woman. You're a very great woman, and I know that greatness has a lot of properties. But Your Majesty, great people do not wage war against their source of greatness.
And who do you think is the source of my greatness?
If you go to the Nuella Kingdom today, you will see a man. He is Chief Odinaka, the great man of the Nuella Kingdom. He is the source of their greatness.
I'm sorry, Ichiakugo. I think we are deviating. We're talking about Obakono Kingdom. We have nothing to do with the great man of Nuella Kingdom. What are you saying?
Chief Odinaka has the blood of Obakono flowing in his veins. And I here confirm to you that he is a man of this land.
Please, could you explain this in further?
The evil of Olamma and King Obuluzo was punished. But before the punishment, the king had attempted to murder a man. His name was Ezeonu. He had told the king to his face that he cannot marry his younger brother's widow. The king has sent assassins after him. Ezeonu escaped and landed in Nuella Kingdom. He is the great grandfather of Chief Odinaka, the great man of Nuella Kingdom, the source of their greatness.
This is very complicated. Okay. Is this possibly the reason why prosperity has been taken away from us?
Ezeonu left with Akupemwo. Akupemwo is the creation of your ancestors. It is the farm that brings the wind of prosperity. Now, Nuella is prospering, while Obakono is wallowing in backwardness and poverty. We must go and surrender under the supremacy of this man that has the Akupemwo. Or else, I warn you. I warn you. Obakono will be deleted from existence if you do not trace this man.
Hey, I tell you, it's going to be like magic. Before you know what is happening, I'm going to be the queen. You're funny. Wait, let me ask you, Rachel. Are you normal? It's your very like someone who's not normal. I'm very, very normal, my dear. You want to tell me you don't know what Onowa balance represents in this kingdom? He's going to make me the queen, and that's final.
Are you not the same person I told that Jane is pregnant? So how on earth are you going to be the queen?
See, my dear, don't undermine my powers. After all, I was the original person the king wanted to marry before Jane went to the palace and seduced him. But when you know that, what did you say? She's not done with her parenting. Now listen to me. That she's pregnant is nothing, because as soon as I get into that palace, the first thing I will do is to get pregnant. Rachel, you've lost it.
They see her from Enuabonene directed us to him as the only man
who can educate us on an evil woman named Olama. We were here 4 days ago and discussed with him. He was healthy. So how could you tell me that he died?
My father would have died a very long time ago, so he said. But he waited until 4 days ago just to tell you about that woman, Olama.
Are you telling us that he died 4 days ago?
Yes. Immediately you left, he died. But we've since given him a simple burial, and we are waiting for the time of Otandioba when we commence his funeral ceremonies.
Everything is becoming complicated. Well, accept my condolences for the demise of your father.
Thank you, Your Highness.
He was a great man. Yes. I'll handle everything as the king.
Thank you.
I am grateful too.
Thank you.
Okay.
Sit. My father told me something before he died.
What did he say?
The man we have been asked to seek is the only solution to all our problems. You must seek him and submit to his supremacy. That's the only way forward. As in the only way forward.
Are you telling me that our father told you this? You mean?
Ezeonu, I've gone on until I know what it is.
What am I doing here? You know I am now the queen of this land. I should not be seen walking about at this time of the night. I understand. It's just that people that are close are planning the downfall of the queen. People are planning my downfall. I don't understand what you mean by that. See, you have to be very, very careful with Rachel. You may be killed suddenly and Rachel will be the attacker. Wait. Are you saying that you're suspecting Rachel?
What's going on?
I just had a terrible nightmare. Rachel is after my life. Oh. She stabbed me. She stabbed me. Why is she after my life?
Now you realize it's just a dream.
No. My lord, no. This is more than a dream. Ijeoma was trying to tell me something very important. And then Rachel came out from nowhere. Why is she after my life? What have I done to her?
My love, the worst thing you can do right now is to engage and involve yourself with frivolous thinking. You're going to be a mother soon. Now, Rachel cannot harm you because you are under royal protection. I tell you this, 20 Rachels put together cannot touch you when you are under royal protection. So calm down.
I've discussed with most of our people, and all of them seem to be saying the same thing. Let us send a delegation to Bakono and see if there's still any elder who can remember Ezeonu, our ancestor.
And what would you do if there's anybody who remembers Ezeonu?
We go back to our land. These people are becoming volatile. Let us make a move now before they destroy all of us.
Well, I am the leader here, and I insist that we are not going anywhere.
Apart from the physical attack, these people are beginning to attack us with charms. They have shown us clearly that they don't want us in their land. Chief, why are we dragging our feet?
Before you run from anywhere, you must know what you are running away from.
I know what we are running from. They want to destroy all of us. They are killing our people. You are our leader and you have refused to get the police involved in this matter. I think the best option for us is to run.
You tend to forget that I am in the custody of Akupemo of Upakono Kingdom.
Ezeonu left Ubakuno with that traditional symbol, and it has remained with our successive leaders ever since. So we are not returning to Ubakuno.
We can still return back with the traditional symbol. This place is not our land.
You talk like this because you don't know the tradition of our people. The people of Ubakuno must come for that traditional symbol. They must come and apologize to us, the descendants of Ezeonu, who they chased away for speaking the truth. For as long as they've not come for that symbol, we are not going to Ubakuno.
This is getting technical and complicated.
Exactly. I am happy that you are beginning to understand. The people of Ubakuno must come to us. They must come and apologize and bow to our supremacy.
Both of you are strangers in this kingdom. Now I ask you, what are you doing in the presence of the king?
The only reason why I came today is because some men were changed before you. Have you ever bothered to ask yourself how they managed to become kings?
I'm a very lenient king. But if you make your research, go around this kingdom, there are men who will tell you I am equally so brutal. Now, I ask you, tell me what you're doing in the presence of the king, or you leave me no option but to order your immediate arrest.
You can order the arrest of men because you are king. But there are men you cannot order their arrest.
Who are the men I cannot order the arrest? Why are you two provoking me? Why?
I laid my hands on a man and blessed him. I asked him to continue living in this land because we saw progress and prosperity all around him. Why did you open your mouth and curse the man I have blessed?
Enough of this nonsense. Who are you? Speak! For the mere facts that you were king makes you a great man. Greatness carries a lot of properties, but great men do not wage war against their source of greatness. That is not the answer to my question, stupid.
What was it? You are no more qualified to sit on this ancestral seat. What? Time is coming when the elders shall call on the seer of Enu Abome. He will come, and in his presence, they will make a decision on who is qualified to sit on this ancestral seat as the king.
Greatness. Greatness. Greatness has a lot of properties. Great people do not wage war against their source of greatness. What does that mean?
That's because the same position your wife once gave you. Where did you get that?
A dream? Yes.
So 2 men.
2 men? What did they say?
A lot of things. But the disturbing thing is, they left with my ancestors too.
Your ancestors too? Your ancestors too is in this palace. And I can assure you that it's not going anywhere. So that was a dream. Why are you bothered?
My ancestors too. I mean, us too. I take to other kingdoms on different occasions. It's true. Where's Imabome?
Imabome?
Yes. Imabome.
I am the Spring King of the Bakomo Kingdom. I cannot and will never surrender under the supremacy of anybody. I will never. No.
Please don't kill me. I didn't do anything. I'm a law-abiding citizen of this kingdom. Please.
My king is a supreme king. He cannot surrender under the supremacy of anybody.
Stop them. How did you go? Sure.
Information is shared publicly.
Good! Beautiful! That is why I like you. You are fair.
Thank you very much.
Good boy.
You know, a man that works with a mafia is already a mafia. I'm under you, and I learn from you.
Good! I really want you.
Thank you, sir.
Go and enjoy your life.
Thank you very much.
Enjoy your life. Go.
This is dollar. I go my way.
Right. You will do it again and again and again. You will soon forsake that trust.
Your husband is the problem of this kingdom. Sometimes I wonder how someone like you should end up with a man that has no respect for the tradition and the ordinances of our people.
Chief, that is why I am here. My husband is just being deceived by Onuwa Balanze. This is a man I live with. I know this man very, very well. And I know that what he does is different from what he stands for.
My young queen, I beg to disagree with you. I have discussed with your husband countless number of times, and I know that he is committed to what he said.
So you hate me now? You hate me because of what my husband does?
I have not said so. I cannot say so. You are a noble woman of this kingdom, and people like you who never soiled their hands in any evil shall not be consumed by evil.
You speak in parables, Chief.
Well, the problems of this kingdom shall be over someday. I just hope that your husband will be in one piece to witness the transformation of this kingdom.
One piece? I do not understand what you mean by my husband being in one piece.
Well, he is working against the gods. And any man that is working against the gods is in danger. Men are nothing without the gods.
do. You see, you are one visitor I like to welcome to my house again and again because you are a warrior and you have a future in this kingdom.
I've not come here to listen to your rhetoric. This is 2 months since you told me that I'm going to be the queen. You're going to make me the queen of this kingdom. And I can't say that I've seen anything that you've done. What is going on?
You see, sometimes when you talk, I wonder where you kept your make of human kindness. Eh?
I don't understand. What do you mean by that?
Rachel, I want to ask you a very important question. And I want a very sincere answer from you.
And what's the question?
Will you marry me and be my wife?
Beg your pardon. What did I hear you say?
You heard me. You heard everything I said. And I am serious. Very serious. You see, Jane, your friend, is carrying a child for the king. And it remains a taboo in this land to divorce a pregnant queen. She could be carrying the next king.
And that gives you the impetus to ask me to be your wife.
Rachel, let's be honest with ourselves. Have I not been marrying you in secret? Eh? Talk now. I just want us to make it formal, to make it public. You know, by the grace of God, as the owner of this kingdom, I'm the next in command to the king. And very soon, oil exploration will start in Ogbendida, our land. And that will bring so much wealth to this land, this kingdom. And when I marry you, I will make you part of that wealth. What do you think?
Oh no, I hate you. I hate you so much.
You cannot say you hate a man that you have given your love to before, who still loves you. You see, listen, Rachel, I have buried my first wife, and all my children are living outside this kingdom. Some of them are married. You understand? Many women come here to make passes at me, but I let them know that I'm not up for grabs. You understand? You are the first woman to kickstart my Njubigbo again. And that is why I want to make it permanent. You know, I want you to stay with me so that you can be part of this world that is coming.
And that will be in your dreams.
Just to say yes, and everything will be alright. You see, because of that word, you will not be buying all the second-hand clothes, the second-hand cap. You will go to any boutique in the world and buy things from the oil money. And I know we stand second in command to king that I am providing the money. Don't you think so? Take it easy, my dear. Let's sit down.
The elders have a saying that whether good or bad, only you must eat kola nut. You cannot come all the way from Enuago and refuse to eat kola nut in my house.
I'm not here for kola. The man said I'm no longer qualified to sit on the ancestral stool. He said a day shall come when the elders shall summon the seer of Enuabomime, and in his presence they shall decide on who is fit and qualified to sit on the ancestral stool as king. Now I want to know what that means.
I will never repeat the mistake of Ubakono.
I told you I came from Enuago and not Ubakono. So why are you talking about Ubakono?
The people of Ubakono invited me to their kingdom because of the problem that they are experiencing. I went to their town hall and gave the men the task of finding out who a particular woman was. They traced the identity of the woman and sent words across to me. I went back to the kingdom, but instead of speaking in the town hall, I spoke in a strange place to only 2 men. And that was a huge mistake on my part. You see, as I speak to you now, one of the men has killed the other because he wants to hide everything that I have said. What you are asking me borders on a kingdom, and I must speak to delegates from that kingdom.
I am king of the kingdom, so you must speak to me.
The man that murdered the other is a king. Both of you are the same. Men that rule over kingdoms must follow laid down ordinances.
What exactly are you talking about?
I will speak only to delegates from that kingdom. This is my position, and it is final.
You are talking as if you are not bothered. And this gives me reason to worry.
Everybody is already worried. So if you are telling me you are beginning to get worried, Uche, I'll be most disappointed.
Your Majesty, are you aware that a man as noble as Ichiobi was murdered right inside his bedroom? My father ordered that we get a man. This man has the solution to all our problems, and that you must surrender under the supremacy of the same man. Why are you not doing this, Your Majesty?
Whenever I see you, I look at you. I see your father.
Yes.
And I want you to do me a favor. Which is come back by this time tomorrow. I'll tell you what I'm planning.
Your Majesty, we don't have all the time. Our kingdom is sinking. Whatever you are planning to tell me tomorrow, say it now. Tell me.
Uche, Your Highness, you cannot cajole me to train a day. Do you know what I'm making? I have the fire say. Diabo, come back tomorrow. I will tell you what my plans are. You kill an animal crying in the bush, and I will begin to cry. I have no option but to continue to kill,
Uche!
Father, what are you doing here?
It is a collective battle. The living and the dead are involved. Ezuonu has vowed to destroy this land. You are going to stop him.
What do you want me to do?
As from today, you will sleep in unknown places. You will sleep in places where people cannot detect you until a new king emerges in this land.
Is my life in any danger?
Just do exactly what I asked you to do so that you will not be taken unawares.
A new king is going to emerge. What is going on?
tell me what I want to hear. Did you confront me there?
Igwe, I have searched the whole house once more, and no one seems to be there. As a matter of fact, that man doesn't sleep in his house anymore.
I don't understand why you cannot track this man down and kill him up. He has information that must not be secret in this kingdom. Do you hear that? I want him dead.
Igwe, it's very obvious that he doesn't sleep at home anymore. No one seems to know his whereabouts or where he lays his head at night. So I would ask for your permission to gun him down for daylight.
Victor, no. I will not give you this permission. Trace him. No incidents. Track him down and let him go. I am a king, and everything I do must be hidden in darkness. Who just sleeps in this kingdom? Trace him and end him up. Kill him.
I'll do just as you demand.
Better do it.
Better take my name.
Leave.
You said yesterday you will not speak with one man. Now I have brought with me here a noble man from Nuella.
What I see is still not convincing.
Look, I'm the owner of Enugu Kingdom. This is our king. You can't have a better delegation. Speak to us.
Let us not reduce this to a war of masquerades. I am going to speak to a group and not two men. Two fingers of the same leprous hand. You see, I am not comfortable with leprosy. I want clean hands.
No, excuse me. Are you in any way whatsoever insinuating that both of us are suffering from leprosy? Are you?
I am the seer of Enuabomini, and by extension, the seer of the entire Igbo land. Kingdoms sent for me, and that is why you are here. I am not in a hurry to join my ancestors. I have a part to play in the new Enuagu kingdom. So go and bring others. Bring others. And the masquerade will sing.
It's okay. I agree with you that you are a masquerade. But I want you to understand that I am a masquerade. Yes, in fact, a bigger masquerade than you are.
Let us not reduce this to a war of masquerades. I am going to speak to a group, not just two men, two fingers of the same leprous hands.
Your Highness. You're welcome. I was told you are looking for the king. Yes. We came all the way from Obakono Kingdom. We are looking for the son of Ezebilo, Ezeonu, and the Onomo of Obakono, whom we were told is the Ide of this land. And tradition demands that we first have to pay homage to the king before we start to scout his kingdom for one of our own.
You're welcome. The king traveled with the Onowu, and they are being expected back much later in the evening. I am the Queen Mother, and I would like to correct something you just said. There is no Ide in this kingdom.
But we were told that the man we are seeking for is the Ide.
I'm telling you that there is no Ide in Enuago kingdom. Please don't force me to order your arrest. You are mere visitors, so don't say what you don't know.
Please, I apologize. Don't punish us for this blunder. We came in peace, and it will be appreciated if we are received in peace.
So why are you looking for this man?
Our land is now passing through a terrible time, and poverty has been unleashed against us. It was confirmed to us that he must return to our land before deliverance will come our way. He has the Akupemo, which is the traditional symbol that brings the breeze of prosperity. The same mouth that told us that he is the Ide of this kingdom said that he is the source of the greatness of this kingdom. We need him back in our land.
Who is that mouth that told you he's the Ide and the source of my greatness?
His name is Abubugo, the great seer of Enuabomene. In fact, the seer of the whole earth. If he fails to see anything, then
that thing does not exist.
It does not exist.
The king has traveled to Enuabomene. Could it be that he has come to see the seer?
I will bow myself before you, the king. To what do I owe the honor of this visit, your majesty?
That you are looking for the lion's skin desperately gives you no permission to accept the one that Magos have almost destroyed.
I cannot link this proverb to anything.
The fly that refuses to hearken to advice will be buried with the corpse. Yes, my son is the fly. He will be buried with the corpse.
Well, your son is suffering from youthful exuberance, and I'm still convinced that he can be salvaged.
Do not listen to delegates that came without the king. They are noble ambassadors from your kingdom. If you must go back to answer the kingdom call, that call must be made by the king.
By the king.
I greet you as the king, because you are more than a king.
So why are you here?
There are delegates from Obakono. They are looking for you, and the king has sent me to come and bring you.
Chief Odinaka, you have heard what your people said. What do you now have to say?
Well, I have heard all you said, but I am sorry to disappoint you. The king of Ubakono himself must come before I make a decision.
I'm shocked. I'm shocked at what I'm hearing. Are you going to show the same arrogance to the people who came from the place to pick you up? Eh? No. Are you going to show the same disrespect for constituted authority and traditional establishments that will be shown here? These are your own people who came to take you home.
Come on. What's your problem?
The king of the back woman chased away my great-grandfather. But the king of this kingdom accepted and blessed him. If the king of the back woman wants me to come back, he must come forward and make the request himself. I don't want you to see this as undermining your mission. Please don't mind what Ono said. I'm a man of due process and I respect authority and traditional institution. But I insist that the call must follow due process.
My mother told me she hates Chief Odinaka so much. She hates him because he is scheming to be the Ezeonu of Enuago Kingdom, which places him as an authority above the king.
There's no possibility in what you're saying. Chief Odinaka can never become the Ezeonu of this kingdom.
And what makes you so sure? No, what makes you so sure? Do you see the reason why I said he doesn't deserve to live? Did you see the way he was addressing his people? He was so arrogant, so pompous. And I tell you this, we are going to do what my mother said. Teach him a lesson the hard way. Yes.
This is the second time we are asking for the maximum punishment for Chief Odinaka, and I will tell you, I am not in support of it.
You're not in support. No, you are not in support. You have to give me your reason. Is he better than his brothers we have killed in the past? No, answer me.
No.
The man is scheming to be the Ezeonu of this land. I tell you, I want him dead.
Your Majesty, there are so many things that shouldn't worry you at all in this kingdom. So many of them. You see, Chief Odinaka is a stranger in this kingdom. He's not a son of the soil. And this is known to everybody in this land. Yes. There are so many things our people can take for granted. So many things. But the issue of power, our people will not take it for granted. You see, Chief Odinaka may succeed in buying up one or two of the members of the council. But I tell you this, he will give all his money to the youth. And they will take his money, they eat his money, and still take him and set him ablaze and burn him alive. Because he's not a citizen of this land.
My wife once told me she had a dream. She saw Chief Odinaka blessing people. And he was adorned like a king.
That could be possible in Obakun, but definitely it is not possible in this land. In Nabu Kingdom, it's not possible.
Something terrible has happened in this kingdom.
What?
Your wife has just proven that she doesn't belong here. She has lost the pregnancy.
What?
Eh? What? Abomination. Sacrilege. Eh?
Look at what we call our resumes. How long ago did we start constructing this? Never never completed, not finished. We have big problem in this land. Also as king, you must be seen as solving that problem. But you are not doing it. You are not following the only solution we have. Yes. And that means that you are not a competent king. Are you talking to me? My father told me already about a new king. And I am beginning to see through his lines. Wait a minute, Uche. You are standing before me and you are telling me about another king. Is this why you have been playing hide and seek in this kingdom? We have been holding secret meetings on behalf of Atomi, Your Majesty, in the institution of the Bakumo Kingdom. Uche, I am the son of my father. Yes. And I cannot be intimidated, not by anyone, not even by you. That's also. My father said that we must surrender to the supremacy of a man. And you have not been doing that. That is what you ought to do. If you want the progress of the people you rule. Uche. Uche. What's up here? What's up here? What's up here? Is it why you have been insulting me in this kingdom, Uche? Who gave you the right to come to this sacred war? The gods have exposed you. Remember that you entered Ezeonu, the sacred hall of our people, with a hired assassin, has disqualified you from being a king. You are passing vote of no confidence on me. Uche, a murderer can never continue to be king in Ubakuna. Are you calling me a murderer, Uche? Yes, yes, yes. Ezeonu was murdered right inside his bedroom in cold blood. And we know who ordered his assassination. We know. Ezuonu, I have the back of you. Ezuonu, I can also check. You think you can survive this? You think you can stand me? I'll go on with you, check. I don't want to do a wrong way. I don't want to do a wrong way. I don't want to do a wrong way, Ezuonu. That's what I don't want to do a wrong way. I don't want to do a wrong way. Uche, I don't want to do a wrong way. I'm going to say. I don't know. Kings in Ubakuna dug their arms. Ezeonu was bearing arms and charms. Is he qualified to rule? No! Is a man that bears charms and arms qualified to be king in Ubakuna? No! You are the true son of your father.
I cannot explain what happened. Though she lost the pregnancy, still in a perfect state of health. You see,
what happened here has never happened before. No queen has ever lost a baby here in this kingdom before now. This is an abomination. Miscarriage for the first time. It's an abomination. Please, me, I am scared. I'm very worried and I'm scared.
I'm not going to dabble into your myths and beliefs. Miscarriage is a biological development that can happen anytime. And there's always a first time.
Doctor, permit me to ask this question. You have examined my wife. And from your observation, would you say she has any link with the marine world?
Your Majesty, I'm simply a medical doctor. I don't know anything about spirits. And I'll be the last person to discuss anything about mermaid. Your wife will get pregnant again.
We are where we are because you refuse to listen to me. You see, the Jane that you married is never your wife, and she's going to go back to her father's house right from this hospital. As the owner of this kingdom, this is my decision.
No. We just heard it in there from the doctor. He said that she can still conceive again. So let us give her to
Your Majesty. Whether she can conceive again or not, it's not our business. Our problem now is that that woman has defiled the palace with a miscarriage. She should not be allowed to enter the palace again. I'll personally deliver the message to her father. She was never qualified, and she has proved it to you.
No, I don't know what you're planning. But I need you to understand me right now. I would never ever marry Rachel.
Subsequent development will point to who you will marry. But just know that Jane has divorced herself. Yes. You are going to marry a warrior. When you marry a warrior, all these problems will cease.
I cannot succumb to pressure. Leaders are made in heaven. Men only destroy themselves when they make themselves leaders. I humble myself before the king that is right. As a member, you are welcome.
The coast in Ubakono is clear. You may go with them when they come again. But do realize that you have a role to play in the new Enuago kingdom. Do not ever abandon my people. My people are nothing without you.
You are looking at me as if I have water in my mouth. If a commodity is not good enough for sale, it is returned to the owner or to the source where it was got from. Your daughter has proved to be a great mistake in the palace, and so we are returning her to you after we got her from you. Didn't we?
Abalanze, do you know what the Bible says? What God has joined together, let no man put asunder.
Listen, I don't care what your Bible says. You understand? That could happen in any other land. But you see, this land, Enuago, I, Abalanze, am the only second in command only to the king. And what I say goes.
My daughter married her husband in the church. And it is only date that can do them part.
Great. The gods are bringing back her personal effects. You understand? We are going ahead to look for a warrior who will marry our king. Because, see, this kingdom has no time to harbor creatures inside the palace. So, that are married in the church, is that what is going to...
God will always make a way where there is no way. He is the one that has the final say. None of us, no one can ask him. How do
We may be tempted to begin to apportion blames to some people. We may be tempted to begin to accuse some people of being the architect of our woe. I am here to advise against all that. This is a new beginning for everyone, young and old. It's been long since our people laughed last. They must laugh again. This is the accoutrement of our ancestors, and it is back to this kingdom, and it is back for me. I am aware that our youths are grounded. Their businesses are folded up, and a good number of them are back to this kingdom doing nothing. I hereby make a cash donation of 100 million naira as business grant to our youths.
I told you.
Tomorrow morning, I am going to deposit this amount with Upakuno Community Bank. It is going to be shared through the families. I want you all to realize that Upakuno will rise again.
Odinaka. Oga delegate. The ancestors will be with you. They say,
I called you out here this night to advise you as my daughter. You see, God knows the best. We human beings cannot ask him to explain everything that happens, for he is the only one that knows everything.
Papa, you sound like you are bothered. Because to be frank with you, I am not bothered though. I am not bothered at all. A man that cannot stand by his decision cannot be my ideal husband.
My brothers, they are asking me to return the bride price they paid on your head.
Have you not done that?
Why should I? Christian marriage is for better and for worse. That is the teaching of the church, and you know we all fail all the teachings of the church.
Papa, I know all that, but this is an extreme case. This case is different. I mean, this man came out boldly and said that he does not want me anymore. Papa, he dumped me. He ditched me when I needed him most. I don't want to talk about this marriage issue anymore, Papa.
It's just that something tells me that this man will come back looking for you. He's just suffering from youthful exuberance. I believe that very soon he's going to dawn on him, and he will come back looking for his wife. I have that strong belief in me.
Papa, I will never go back to that palace. Those people, their minds are so brutal and evil. Their orientation is different from mine. I don't think I can ever go back to that palace. I will never go back there. Never.
I heard gunshot. I came in, I saw him like this. I came to call you people.
Hey! Abomination. Hey, what? Ezuonu. Hey! Abomination. He had the effrontery to shoot himself upon the throne. Hey! That he attempted to kill someone at the sacred hall.
That has already disqualified him to be the king. That he finally took his own life has shown that he was never qualified to be the king of Islam.
His remains will never be buried. And he will never be remembered in history of this land as one of the kings that has ever ruled in this kingdom.
Yes, so.
No! He is going to join the rest of the abominables in the evil forest.
Do you know that I came in and I saw it down? This is an abomination.
We must invite the Queen Mother to come and see what is happening here.
Oh, what did you just say? Invite me! Do you think it's a wonderful idea? Don't you know that she will see it and think they're the one that pushed it? She's not a fool to say that. She's not a fool to say that.
Why would she say a thing like that? How?
What? What do you mean this? Speak!
Who amongst you saw it first?
Her Majesty, I was the one that saw it first. I came in here and I met it like this, so I went out to call my colleague.
Can you stand on the grave of the late king and swear that you did not push the throne?
Your Majesty, why will I do a thing like that? Honestly, I came in and I met it like this. That's the truth, Your Majesty. My king, that's the truth. Something tells me that our ancestors are not happy with the way the small queen was sent out of this palace. That may be the reason why the throne fell.
Palace mates. Palace mates. Discussing the ancestors. When did that start?
Strange things have been happening.
You're fired. Do you understand me? Just shut. Now, you have less than 20 minutes. 20 minutes to leave this palace. Else you're dead. Now get out. I said get out! Get out! I said leave!
Yes, so get it all on. Quickly.
The order from the king is very emphatic. Your services are no longer required in this palace, and we want you both to live in peace.
You both have seen that. We've been fired. Just for nothing. And we are leaving. But I want you both to know that you owe it to the king to tell him the truth. The truth of what happened.
Do you realize you're just a palace maid?
So?
Who gave you the right to talk to us that way?
We are the palace mates. Just like the both of you are the palace guards. The throne of Enuagu is kissing the dust. Because the men are no longer behaving the way they should behave. The time shall come where they will realize their mistakes. And I pray it will not be too late by then.
Holy Spirit. Hey, look at you. How are you doing?
Welcome back. Thank you. Thank you. How are you doing?
You're welcome.
Fine. Thank you. How's everybody? Where's my mother? Where's my brother? Where? Oh, thank you. Get the luggage to the back, okay?
This not the Prince Nicholas of the owner of the kingdom. Yes, he's the one. Very different. I understand. I prefer it to his brother. Hey!
Where there is love, when hatred comes, love goes away. Where there is peace, when wickedness comes, peace goes away. We are one people, one destiny, one God. We can't fight each other because we are one. This is our land. We must love each other. This is our land. We must work together. We are all to serve. We cannot divide. For this is our land. It's your land. It's my land. This is our land. We must stay together.
I'm happy to see that everybody is happy. Media houses in the Western world are not fair on Africa. With the kind of reports they give, one will easily think that there is war going on in all the nooks and crannies of Africa. But I'm happy that when you finally come into Africa, you will see happy people that are busy going about their businesses. I am proud to be an African.
Welcome, my son.
I am also very happy that your coming coincided with my son coming back from the United States of America. I was planning a welcome party, welcome get together in his honor, but I am still going to celebrate that. So I want to use this opportunity to invite all of you, as many of you as can afford the time on that day, to please join us and let us make it a happy day. Thank you. So I want you to let us into the reason why you are here.
Chief Adnaka, there are so many things that will happen, and we are forced to conclude that God is at work. We are happy with the exploits of Boss and our son. We are not surprised at all. It flows from our roots. You have the Akupemmo, and the people that have the Akupemmo must prosper. You prosper because you have that traditional symbol of authority. We came back to give you an offer. As I'm talking with you, as we are talking now, there is no king in Obakono kingdom. Ezeonu proved that he was not qualified to be king at all. He took his life finally by committing suicide, shooting himself upon the throne of Obakono kingdom. What an abomination. We have confirmed that it was the gods that pushed him into taking his own life. On behalf of the entire Obakono kingdom, we are inviting you to come over to Obakono kingdom and be our king. That's why we came. Why if I be out? Many government, Dr. One Kita.
Well, I have had your offer. But first of all, let me thank you for considering me good enough to be your king. I need more time. I need more time to make wider consultations. So you have to go back to Bakono and wait for me. But whether I am king of Bakono or not, I will not stop bringing development to our people.
Now, like,
what I can confirm is that you fired those mates.
Excuse me? What was that? Now listen to me. You just came to this kingdom. You don't know what's been going on, so please, I beg you, don't annoy me with your silly utterances. Please.
Hey, I don't know why you're getting angry. Those mates came in here and saw the floor. They drew your attention to it. They tried explaining to you what they felt may have been the reason for the fall, and you fired them. You went ahead to set up the throne yourself. Now it has assumed the same position. And you ought to have known by now that they were blameless.
I think we should do less of unnecessary talk and face the problem here. Yes, the throne of Enuago is kissing the dust. That is a problem. And I think it's a bad omen.
Well, I think we should summon an enlarged meeting of the cabinet members.
Mom, you see it. Do you see why I keep saying I don't like his presence? I mean, can you see it?
Anyway, our father appeared to me in Texas.
Please.
He asked me to come home. I am here by his orders, so you cannot say you don't like my presence. We must summon the elders.
Nicholas, the problem I have with you is that you talk like your father. There is a situation here, and we are trying to take a decision.
I don't want it to sound as if I'm supporting your brother who just came in, but the truth is that he has a point. Yes, the problem we have here is the problem of the entire kingdom. Yes, and it is good that we call all that are concerned to be part of a discussion on what has happened. Even after we have talked with them, we want to still take our own decisions. We could do so.
I beg to disagree. I mean, we cannot take our own decision. We must abide by the decision of the elders.
Hey! Do you realize you're standing before me? Do you realize you're standing before the king?
Well, within the few hours I've been in this palace, I've gathered enough information to suggest you've not been a wonderful king.
What? Shut up, Nicholas. Show your brother some respect.
Man, the truth is bitter, but it must be told.
Did you see it? You see the reason why I say he thinks like a big fool.
Please, let's not discuss Nick now. There is a problem here. This throne kissing the dust. We have to find a solution to that. That is the major problem now.
One of the maids we sacked said this current situation has something to do with the way Jane was kicked out of this palace. Is there any sense in that statement?
What? A maid? Good for the loudmouth. You sacked her? Yes. Maids don't have a right to discuss the throne or anything to do with the kingdom. They are maids. That's what they are.
Those men came all the way from Obakono, where you have confirmed that is our roots. They are calling you to come and serve, and I saw the seriousness of the call. That's why are you not willing to give them a positive answer?
Now, if I want to become king, I'll give it all my time. It's not like what people do these days. I cannot be king and be doing other things.
I doubt if there is any other thing better than a man to be a king over his people. That
is a great honor for someone who never schemed to be a king to be called to come back home and be a king. My son, I have a multi-million-dollar business empire to run. I mean, if I become the king of Ogona, how do I now manage my business?
Am I not back in the country? Dad, I read business management. And just because of your shipping business, I've gone ahead to read masters in marine technology. Dad, I'm well equipped to manage your business. So don't turn down your people.
Well, my business may not be the sole reason why I don't want to go to Ogona to become king.
I'm your son, Dad. You should trust me. Or is there anything that you're not telling me?
The late Ezeonu has appeared to me in a good number of occasions to tell me not to turn my back on his people. He said I have a role to play in this kingdom. So if I go to Ogona to become king, it means I have turned my back on this kingdom, and I wouldn't want that to happen.
This is complicated. So, what are we going to do about it?
Yes. You see, you lift it up, it falls again. And that's why we decided to involve other people. The reason why you're here. So, what is your take on this?
What we are facing right now is an abomination. And there is only one way forward. We must send for Akukugo, the great seer from Enuabomini. He's the only one that must tell us what we must do.
Apart from the seer of Enuabomini, can't we send for another seer?
The seer of Enuabomini is the best. In fact, he's not only the best, but the best in the whole of Igbo land. And we cannot leave the best and go for the quacks.
Well, I am king, and I am not comfortable with your choice of a seer.
Hey bro, the issue at hand is very, very great. I mean, it's bigger than whatever choice you have as an individual. Nick, stop interfering with my decision as king and stop provoking me. Do you understand me?
Elders, I am not comfortable with your choice of a seer.
The elders of the land are calling for the seer of Enuabomini. Why are you not comfortable?
Oh, you want to know why? Alright, I will give you my reasons. The seer of Enuabomini is committed to the destruction and downfall of this kingdom. Yes. The seer of Enuabomini wants to overthrow me as king. And I will be the biggest fool to welcome a man who wants to see to my downfall.
I have this feeling that you see yourself as an infallible king. And that would be very strange. Very, very strange. You cannot stop Akukugo from coming to this kingdom. You cannot.
Now I see why everybody in this kingdom perceives you as an evil king. You can afford to raise the royal staff at me because you don't even know the value of what you have. Nick, I advise you now, take your miserable self and leave this palace. Take your miserable self and go back to Texas before I kill you. Do you understand me? You will not, and I will not have you interfere with my decisions here as king.
I came back here on the orders of my father. Well, now I know the reason he wants me back. Hello, brother. Nowhere.
Things are getting more and more complicated. What do we do now?
We have been killing the wrong people.
What do you mean we've been killing the wrong people?
The strangers in Ndida are not our problems. They were never our problems. Our problems are Ofredu and his colleague in the council. And as such, I want every one of them dead this night.
Your Majesty, the throne of Enuagu Kingdom is kissing the floor. Honestly. And your younger brother is back from America and disagreeing with all that you are doing and saying. If things are more complicated than you understand. You understand? See, if you take what I'm going to say, I want us to forget about it, please, for now. Yes, Your Majesty. True. Let us invite that seer from Inuadomini, as they are all saying. Yes, Your Majesty. We cannot fight everybody. We cannot face everybody. No, we cannot disagree with everybody. No, we can't. Please, Your Majesty, yes. We have to, yes. Please.
I called you here to know what you think. It's been 2 weeks since we made the offer to Chief Ordinaka to come and be our king. Up till now, no response. What do we do if eventually he turns down the offer?
You know what we're going to do?
Yes.
You don't make a man a king until he accepts to govern the people. If Chief Ordinaka refuses our offer, then we look for someone else.
May I ask you a question? Who in this someone can we approach?
Uche. There are so many people in this land qualified to be crowned. We don't rush this matter and make mistakes. We should take our time and look into the records of our people. And the gods will guide us and give us the credible decision to deliver to the people.
Adam, my name is I am thinking about the son that returned from the US. If Chief Ordinaka turns down the offer, then we take up the son and make him king. In fact, I want the kingdom to continue to benefit from the wealth of the family.
Uche, your intentions are noble.
Thank you so much.
But we can't simply because we want to benefit from the wealth of the family and commit abomination. We can't crown a man whose father is still alive. Other kingdoms can do it and they rule their family. But it's abomination in this our kingdom. We don't do it. We must wait for Chief Ordinaka to come and take his decisions. Then if he refuses, check for another person and give it to him.
Okay, let's continue to wait.
Mom, when you've asked around, I've made inquiries and all the servants confirmed that this woman has a resemblance of peace. Why would you send away such a woman from the palace?
Well, Nicholas, we sent her away from the palace because she doesn't belong here. We are looking for a warrior who will take her position.
Does it mean everybody in this palace has gone berserk?
Excuse me?
Sorry, Mom. Sorry, but look.
These people confirm this woman is a noble woman. She's a peacemaker. Okay, why would you send away a peacemaker only to bring in a warmonger? Why?
Nicholas, you're continuously igniting the wrath of the king. Listen, he is no longer just your brother, but the king. The paramount ruler of Enugu Kingdom. You must learn to respect his noble decisions or he would crush you.
Okay, fine. I'll be in this palace and I'll see that warmonger you bring in that will be better than this noble woman. I've said my piece.
Why are you behaving as if I'm a busybody? Eh? I'm telling you that I'm pregnant. And I need you to make a specific statement. Because you are responsible for the pregnancy.
What we are facing in this kingdom right now is bigger than me. Even bigger than the subject of reproduction. Nobody is thinking about pregnancy now.
I advise you to be mindful the way you address me. I'm not that kind of lady you treat with or you handle with levity. Do you hear me? What are we doing about this pregnancy? First, that's the only thing I want.
Listen to me. As we speak right now, the throne of this kingdom is kissing the dust. We've tried a number of times to raise it up to make it sit properly as it should be. It has fallen down. It's still there. You understand? We have reasons to believe that the gods of this land have risen against us. That is what is disturbing the rule of this kingdom right now, not pregnancy.
So, as a matter of fact, you are telling me that you were playing games when you told me you want to marry me and make me part of the oil that has been discovered in this kingdom?
No. I was serious. I was not playing games. When I made the offer to you, I was serious. You see, that the new development in this kingdom is very scary. That is why I'm asking you to relax. 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 I am responsible for your pregnancy, and I'm very proud to be responsible for your pregnancy. I assure you, I'll live up to my responsibilities.
Okay. I need 1 million naira.
1 million naira. For what?
First phase expenses. I need to buy things from pregnancy care.
First phase expenses. Pregnancy care. Are you carrying the king of the world?
Are you giving me the money or do you want me to try my worst?
I understand. Thank you very much for coming. You just feel free anytime and come around for anything you need.
Thank you.
After the other one, don't mind, don't worry. At the appropriate time, God will bring you your back.
Amen. Thank you very much, sir. Your words are so heartwarming.
Yeah. My daughter will drop you, but never mind. When I come back next week, I'll buy you a car.
Ah, Chief. Oh my God. This is so awesome. Thank you very much, sir.
So,
War is love. When hatred comes, love goes away.
No. I can't stay there. That's the owner's side. I'll just sit in the driver. Yes, sir. Thank you very much.
It's okay.
We are one people, one destiny, one God. We can't fight each other because we are one. This is our land. We must love each other. This is our land. We must work together. We are called to serve. We cannot divide. For this is our land. It's your land. It's my land. This is our land. We must stay together. This is our land. We must work together. We are called to serve. We cannot divide. For this is our land.
Hey, I never knew you had a visitor. Oh, that girl? She's our former queen. The one girl that God gave to the king, but he never knew her value. He just divorced her. She just came around to tell me.
Wow. I'm happy to hear that she's divorced. Come on, she's a very beautiful girl.
Yeah, I give it to her that she's beautiful, but why do you say you are happy that she's divorced?
Is there any reason why she cannot be my wife? I'm seeing her for the first time, Dad, and I have this fulfillment that I've seen my wife.
I'm not the kind of person that will stop the blessing that is coming to anyone. Yeah, I can vouch for her that she's a very beautiful girl. She's like a daughter to me. She's one of the beneficiaries of my scholarship scheme. Yeah, if you love her, why don't you go for her? But let me add quickly that she's not the kind of girl that you get with money. You have to show her that you love her.
Thank you, Dad.
Thank you, Dad.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. This face rings a bell, but I'm trying to place it. Yes, Prince Nicholas of Enugu Kingdom, right?
Yeah, that's me.
Wow.
I came around, but I met your father on his way out and he told me you went somewhere. So I decided to sit here and wait.
Oh, that's so nice of you. I'm so thrilled. You're welcome.
Thank you very much.
So, when did you get back?
Say about 3 weeks ago or so.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, you're very much welcome.
Thank you very much.
Alright then, please let's go in.
Okay.
If I should ever come to the palace, it is to visit the maids and the guards, because they showed me love whilst I was in the palace, and I do not hold anything against them.
Are you saying that if I should invite you to the palace to come visit me, you turn it down?
Well, I don't know what to say.
Anyways, I saw a picture you took with your husband.
Ex.
Fine, okay, your ex-husband. And you both were a perfect pair. You shouldn't have left the palace.
Listen, you talk as if I just left the palace. I did not want to leave the palace because I made marital vows to my husband. And I promised to stay with him forever. I was committed to those vows. But instead they asked me to leave. I didn't have any other place to go to, so I had to come to my parents' house.
You are still single. And my brother is searching for a wife to marry.
Well, I wish him the best of luck.
How can you say that? Look, I came here for the sole purpose of reconciling you both. Please.
Listen, the only reason that I would ever think of marrying your brother again is if I see the hand of God in the move. And whilst I do not see the hand of God in it, I will not even consider it for a second.
Why are you acting confused? I mean, why are you lost? You say you are the seer from Inuabomi, the almighty seer everyone talks about, the greatest now seer. Can you tell everyone here, including me, the way forward? What? So you have a link with those men who disappeared with my stool. It is both of you that are waging war against the source of their greatness. But I have come to proclaim that the end of both of you have come. Do you realize that I am the Ezeonu of this kingdom? Why are you provoking me? You can raise your voice at ordinary men, but you cannot raise your voice at me. The maiden, Rachel, that you presented to the king as wife is pregnant. You made her pregnant. What moral right? What dignity do you have to still stand and claim to be the owner of this kingdom? Hold on. Wait. No. Your Majesty. The maiden you presented to me, you were defiling? Your Majesty, this man is talking rubbish. And we haven't come here to listen to this rubbish. Grab your stool and let us get out of here. You are no longer qualified to sit on that stool. I beg your pardon, Your Majesty. Why are you discussing with this joker? Grab your stool, let us go. The disappearance of this stool must be the remote cause of that throne falling down. And each time we raise it up again, it will fall down. Each time we raise it up again, it will fall down. This is the cause. This joker is one of the magicians. Grab your stool. Let us go. I warn you. You shut up. Don't listen to me.
Abomination.
The ancestors are here to reshape this kingdom. These two must not be mourned. They are not to be buried. They must not be remembered in this kingdom. The gods have spoken. The gods have spoken.
I'm not moved by tears.
Because he died a shameful death, never to be buried.
And you know you cannot completely be absolved of the blame.
If Adigo died without an issue.
And that's because you drove away the noble woman that God gave to him as a wife. I just want you to know that my father will never be happy with you wherever he is. You are our mother. You owe it to us to show us leadership. But you failed. Now the whole palace is in disarray. Thanks. Oh, God.
Jane, why are you looking so demoralized? Is it because of Ifadigo and that balance?
Truthfully, I'm not demoralized as regards Ifadigo and Abalance. I knew it was going to happen. I knew it would happen because they were blatantly going against the ordinances of our people. My worry is Rachel. How could she let this happen to her? How would she allow this shame come upon her? Why?
If you ask me, I will tell you that I don't feel anything for her. Yes, because people get what they want. I called her and advised her, but she wouldn't listen to me. So whatever shame, disrespect, dishonor, or anything she brought to herself, she should carry it. I'm not bothered.
Hello?
Hello, Jane. You must have heard about the tragedy that befell us in the palace. Please, I want you to accept our heartfelt condolences.
I should be the one telling you that. He was your brother. Because he had already divorced me before he passed away. So naturally, I just regard him as the former king. A man of this kingdom that died.
Okay, fine. Yeah, I was thinking you were going to be demoralized. It's so good to know you are stronger.
Well, I don't want to go into all that now. Please accept my heartfelt condolence. I pray that God gives you and your mother the fortitude to bear this irreparable loss.
Bye.
Bye. Nick, my ex-husband's brother. He just came back from the US.
I heard he's an absolute gentleman. Complete departure from his brother and mother.
Well, that's what he appears to be. Oh, sincerely, I don't want to talk about the palace.
The greatest mistake we can make is to move faster than the gods. There is no way anyone can explain what happened. I see it as an act of God. And the reason is to teach us a lesson. When God decides to bless any man, there is nothing anybody can do about it. I am king of Upakono today, and I see that as an act of God. So I stand in this sacred hall of our people to declare that this is a new era. And I volunteer myself to serve the community. And I will serve to the best of my ability. And I urge all of us here present to so volunteer, so that together we can move Upakono to where it should be.
Chief Abinaka of Enuago, finally, His Royal Majesty, Igwe Senior of Ubakuno, our gods and ancestors shall see you through your reign. They will give you their support. And we know that your reign will be a great one.
I called the poor woman a nobody. I finally confirmed that she was a saint. Oh, I made my son to go astray. And today I'm facing greater punishment of agony and frustration.
Wow! Wow! The elders of this land are noble elders. I've said it.
Why would you say that?
I've just been given 7 days to name a bride and crown the next king. Else they'll shift it to another family.
They actually said that?
Coming from the meeting, that's what they said.
Well, son, why don't you search for a wife urgently? At this time I'm not going to interfere. I've learnt my lessons. Search for a wife urgently so that we can be sure the kingship still remains in our family.
Man, there ain't no need for new search. The only daughter of the catechist is the woman I must marry.
You want to marry a woman your brother had married?
They don't make you look like she's a piece of shit. No, she's a noble woman, man. Remember, she's the best thing that happened to this palace. And she's the one that must be queen.
Mom. My daughter, many of the women that got divorced the way you got divorced never recovered. Instead, they remain the ghost of their former selves. But I'm happy for you. You are different. Yes, that is why I called you here this afternoon, to tell you that I am impressed with your courage and charisma.
Thank you very much, Daddy.
You're welcome.
Thank you. But you see, I don't want us to keep going through all this. Let us leave that in the past. The teaching of the church says that we should look unto Jesus. He is the author and the finisher of our faith. Let us look at what lies ahead and what God has for us in the future.
Your Majesty, what is the meaning of all this? Eh? I have come to beg for forgiveness. God has destined you to be the queen of our land. And there is nothing anybody can do about it. We as mortals tried to prevent the plan of God. But we paid the ultimate price. And God is still pointing at you as the queen of our land. My son Nick is going to be the king of our kingdom. And he says you're the one he's going to marry. Please, my daughter. Please. Give us. Forgive my family and listen to me. Please. Please forgive us. Please.
Uba The seer of Enu Abon, and by extension, the great seer of the whole Igbo land, was indeed very emphatic. No matter how a man may decide to run, he can never run faster than his God. Enuago, our noble kingdom, is back to what our forefathers decreed. This is a moment of great reconciliation, and we are all happy. Chief Odinaka here today is the paramount ruler of Obakuno Kingdom, and he is here with his entourage as a personal friend to our new king to witness this coronation. So you are welcome. Step forward. Today, we are all gathered under the sacred Obu tree in Enuago to crown you the king of Enuago Kingdom. It is your right. And today in the new Enuago Kingdom, nobody shall be deprived of his or her right. In my capacity as the new Onoro of Enuago Kingdom, I crown you the Igwe Ochendo one of Enuago Kingdom.
Ochendo one. Ochendo one.
My good people of Enuago Kingdom, you know who here has said it all. It is a new dawn in our kingdom. I know we have passed through a very terrible stage in this kingdom, but I believe it was for us to learn a lesson. It was for us to learn that we are nothing without the gods. It shall be well with our people.
It shall be well with the friends of the kingdom. It shall be well with Enuago Kingdom.
Where there is love, when hatred comes, love goes away.
Bravo TV, enjoy various genres of entertainment programming from the comfort of your home through our satellite delivered channels in your favorite languages: French, English, Swahili, Twi, Igbo, Hausa, Yoruba, and so on. Our Forever Dubbing services, with the largest number of dubbing studios in